Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Mr. Marlen-Starr.
I have a middle name too, actually. It's Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
So, Spencer Antonio Marlen-Starr. But whatever. 4's enough, I feel like. I don't know, I'm Mexican, so that's not uncommon. If you go to Mexico or you go to Spain, like dude, especially Spain, like there are dudes there with like 7 names. It's ridiculous. Like, look up, if you ever want to see a hilariously long name, look up the dude who wrecked the dudes in Texas at the Alamo. What was his name? Santa Ana. Like, he had like 18 names. It's fucking ridiculous. All right, so anyway, I have 4 names. That's basically the gist of that. It's not even a joke, just a statement. Yeah, so speaking of my Mexicanness, I'm obviously very Mexican. You can tell by my moreno complexion, my slick back, greasy black hair. But I don't actually look like I'm Mexican at all, obviously, although I do have a Mexican citizenship. I'm a first-generation American, so I get a lot of shit for being white, which is really funny to me, because I'm like, I'm as white as President Obama, you know what I mean? But I don't think that dude gets any shit for it. Like, one of my friends in high school used to call me Manila. Like, my black, he was half white too, so same amount white. They call me Manila, like Manila wafer. You know, that was decently clever. But I'd always troll him back and say, no, Chandler, that's our word and it's pronounced negro and you're not allowed to say that, it's cultural appropriation. And let me see, I think I'm gonna do some new shit tonight. So anyone see the McGregor-Mayweather fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys see the pre-fight weigh-in? Dude, it was hilarious. I swear to God, this isn't even a joke, this is what actually happened. When they did the stare-off right after the weigh-in, McGregor had a fat boner. Like, straight up. It was awesome. It was impressive, first of all, because that means he had to dehydrate all day, still had a fat boner somehow. Very impressive. Second of all, Mayweather had green, like, Ireland shorts on. I don't know. I just enjoyed the hell out of that shit. So, I don't get why only gay guys get to be called butt pirates. I don't think that's fair, because I download music illegally all the time, and I fucking love butts. Alright? I'm an ass man, like I said, Mexicano. Obviously an ass man. Not guy butts, that'd be kind of gay. But chick butts, I enjoy them very much, and I also download music illegally, which is legal piracy. So I should be able to get the title of butt pirate if you think about it logically. But just because I'm a straight guy, I don't get the privilege, I just get the satisfaction knowing I am one on the inside, which kind of sucks. Speaking of sucking, I don't think it makes any sense whatsoever when you watch a movie and you don't like it, and you say it sucks or it blows, right? Like, if you go watch the new Fast and Furious 13 when they're on Mars, and you're like, that movie sucks. Why does that mean it's bad? I don't know if any of you ever got your dick sucked, but it's not bad at all. It's fucking great. It's pretty awesome, all right? Like, I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe you guys have had some bad blowjobs. I apologize, maybe they were toothy, I don't know. Some shit goes down, but all I'm saying is, getting sucked never sucks, all right? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I'm a kind of a nervous guy. I get afraid of women sometimes, but I do that because I lack perspective. I think this is true of most nervous, anxious guys. Like, for instance, sometimes I'll see a female friend and she'll post a picture on Instagram or Facebook or something, and it's super pretty. She looks super hot in it, right? And I'll like want to comment, not like creepily, but just like, hey, you look great, or like super pretty or whatever. And I'll be afraid that she'll think I'm a total creeper. But that's nonsense, because if you think about it, like, those same chicks get dick pics like 5 times a week. Like, they're not worried about the one dude that's like, yeah, it's pretty. Like, they have much bigger shit to worry about. Dudes literally take pictures of their cocks and send it to them as a response to those selfies. That's fucking nuts. I don't think they sent a picture of the nuts, though. I'm actually, may not look like it with my John Travolta white pants, but I'm actually a former entrepreneur. A few years ago, I opened up my own burger joint. It was a themed burger joint. We had a very specific theme to it, called it Asperger's. And we thought it was like it was not really like a butt joke. That would be a little immature. It was more like an autism spectrum disorder joke. But in order to make it more authentically Asperger's-y, we thought it'd be good to only hire autistic employees. But they couldn't really look any of the customers in the eyes. They were just solving Rubik's Cubes in the corner, juggling and shit. You know what I mean? It was a shit show. We ended up going out of business fairly quickly, because all the employees were literally fucking autistic. What do you think's gonna happen? But I'm not a quitter, so I ended up doubling down on this brilliant entrepreneurial vendetta, and I opened up a sequel restaurant down the street called the Downtown Diner. I have Tourette syndrome, so I thought I would give some employment opportunities to some of my Downsy cousins. But you know, with that one, I couldn't even tell them apart. The job interviews, it was just a shit show. That one we didn't even actually have a hard opening. We just had a soft opening. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about tonight? Let's get serious for a minute here. I feel like no one asks the important questions in life. For instance, is it physically possible to high-five a midget? Now, I don't know the answer to this question because I've never met a midget who I thought merited a high five. They've all been short on good qualities, in my opinion. The ones I've met, that is. I haven't met all of them. Not on the set of Wizard of Oz or some shit. But, you know, if I had to guess, I would say maybe. But only if they can jump. You know what I mean? If I say, like, a midget can jump, I mean, like, a real jump. Not some pussy-ass midget jump. You know what I mean? I mean a jump worthy of a regular-sized person. You know what? You don't have to pretend to not act weird around. Oh man, this is going great. I like it. It's a good mic. I'm forgetting some of this. All right, so a few years ago, I used to work for a solar company. Worked for it for a few years, right? And what I would do is I'd basically go to events. I'd knock on people's doors. I would go to Costco events. I'd go to farmers markets. I'd go to fairs, and I'd try to sell them solar panels. I had some memorized sales pitches, basically some basic shit like, hey, have you ever thought about saving money on your electric bills? You ever thought going solar for your home? Do you know you can go solar for $0 down? Basic pitch marketing shit, right? But after a few years, I started getting bored, and I would start doing foreign accents to get people to stop at my booth. So I would do something like, you know, I'd hit them with the standard, like, London English, like, hello, sir, have you ever thought about conserving the planet, saving some energy, saving some money on your electric bills? You know, something like that. Or maybe like an Australian, a little bit more aggressive, like, boys, I know you want to save some fucking money on those bills. I know you do. You got a pool. Don't fucking lie to me. Some shit like that, you know. But one time I got a little bit cocky and I did something stupid, which is I went with the Brooklyn accent, like hardcore Italian-American, I'm a fuck you up Brooklyn accent, right? And there's one problem with this, which is I take on the personality of the accent I'm doing. And what's the personality of someone stereotypically from Brooklyn? Fucking asshole, right? So this 50-year-old white dude's walking by, fat dude, has a hat on, says Maui. So in my head, I'm gonna be like, hey sir, you ever thought about saving some money on your electric bills, going solar and whatnot? But instead, dude walks by, and I go, hey, you from Maui or something, buddy? And he just stops and looks super confused. And he goes, no, I'm not from Maui. I'm like, why are you wearing that hat? He's like, I just went there on vacation. I was like, yeah, me too when I was little. I didn't buy a stupid fucking hat though, buddy. And he just got super sad and left. I didn't mention solar. I didn't mention electric bills. I didn't mention the name of my company. I didn't mention $0 down financing options. I didn't mention fucking nothing. I didn't mention pineapples on your goddamn fucking pizza. The shit show. Luckily my boss wasn't there. Neither was any coworkers. They were on break. But yeah. I don't know, I have problems with that type of shit. Like sometimes I'll go through a drive-thru and I'll do an accent. Like I'll do that sort of thing just for fun. But then they'll get there and the person who took my order is Mexicano. And so I'll instinctively speak to them in Spanish. But like, con acento perfecto. Like, and they think like I'm an Australian speaking Spanish to them. And then it gets real weird. So, yeah, that's just the story, I guess. But I guess that's my set.
Give him a big hand, Mr. Marlen.